How am I keep losing weight every single day? How am I get fitter and fitter day by day? How am I getting better and better every single day with my workout, with my eating, with everything pretty much regarding to health? The answer for that is system. I have a built-up system. And in this video, I would like to share with you this system and how this works. So currently, no matter what, I'm getting better, my physical shape is getting better, and I'm getting healthier every single day. I'm losing body fat. I mean, I'm around like 10%, so it's like unnecessary, but I'm losing body fat. I'm getting healthier. My physical condition is getting better. I can keep grinding harder and more, and just my body as a whole is getting stronger, as well as my mind. So the whole thing here you have to understand is you need a system. And so your whole body is this biological, spiritual, and mental system. And what you have to understand is, I guess you heard it already, that 95% of yourself is pretty much subconscious mind. This 95% of you happens to be your habits. And what happens is you have unlimited amounts of activities you have to get done throughout the day. I mean, your brain, like you have to decide upon this, you have to learn this, you have to face this, you have to do this, you have to do that. So if you have to think about how to tie your shoes, how to wash your hands, how to take a shower, how to talk with people, how to switch to a different language all the time, how to start reading. If you would have to figure out all these things every single time when you're starting it out, man, you would not be able to do that. And this is why habits are so important. And this is what our bodies and our whole brain and our whole biological system does. We are building up systems. And so if you're building up good systems, then guess what? You will be healthy. But if you're building up bad systems, you will not be healthy. So this is the whole thing behind it. So if you're building up a system that you do not really care about what you eat, and you are satisfying your hunger all the single time, and you're eating sugar, and you're eating pretty much you feel good, what feels good and what you feel good eating to at the very moment, then guess what? You have a broken system. When you're not working your body, then guess what? You have a broken system. And this is the whole point you have to understand. You have to build up a good system. So now that you understand the theory, let's get into it. So every single morning I wake up around 6 or 7, depends. It highly depends on how I'm working. So I'm waking up in the morning. What I do, I'm doing intermediate fasting. That means that I do not eat till lunchtime. Most of the time I'm eating lunch at 1:30. So from 7 a.m. let's say till 1:30, I do not eat anything. I wake up, I do some yoga, I wash the dishes. For some cases I just love to do that because it gives me the very first dose of dopamine for that day. I got something done. And so after that, I'm drinking a lot of water. And also I'm doing some yoga, to stretch my body and stuff like that. So to start the day, and some meditation. After that, I'm working, and around 1 a.m. or around 11 a.m. or 12 a.m., I'm feeling a bit dizzy, I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed, and this is obviously the side effect of intermittent fasting. You have to understand it. This is the price. Simple as this. But anyways, I'm pushing through this, and around 1:30, I'm eating lunch. And guess what? During lunch, I'm eating whole foods. I'm eating good food. For lunch, I'm eating good food. I'm not eating McDonald's. I'm not eating random burgers. I'm not eating, sugar with sugar. I do not do that. So I'm eating tuna salad. I'm eating eggs. Sometimes I'm eating good meat for chicken, beef sometimes. I'm eating whole food, I'm eating organic food. I eat only stuff what I can recognize. What is it? So, for example, okay, one thing, I eat tortilla chips. I freaking love that, but I can do that. Just kidding. The whole point, the whole takeaway here for what you have to eat is you have to eat whole foods. And so as we got to the foods, you have to understand that you have to make sacrifices. With food, you have to make sacrifices. So here are my sacrifices. I do not eat sugar. I mean, I do not take it so freaking seriously that I do not eat sugar. Like I do not eat, if, I go to an event and I do not have I cannot drink anything, just only, let's suppose, lemonade, which contains a little bit of sugar. I will say like, okay, man, like whatever. But I do not eat sugar, consciously, or would say purposefully. I do not ever eat sugar. No. So quit sugary drinks, quit sweets, like throw out everything pretty much. This is the whole thing. This is number one. This is number one with the foods you shouldn't be eating. Number two is that you should not be drinking, because drinking again is a lot of calories. So as we're going through the day, I'm eating these whole foods. I'm eating good. After that, I'm doing a little bit of nap. I'm doing my lunch routine. I'm doing some brain exercises, whatever the thing might be. And so after that, I'm having a quick nap. And so after this nap, I'm waking up. I'm quite energized. I'm either doing some creative activity or working on my business. And this is going on up till 8 p.m. And at 8 p.m., no matter what happens, I'm going out to work out. And this is the third essential pillar of my day. So with working out, I'm going out and I'm working on my body. And I'm working my body and I'm pushing my limits. And I'm making sure that I'm pushing out every single little piece of stress I might have, or I might have put into my body throughout the day. And this is the whole point here. Like with this, I burn calories, I work my body, which is exercise, the healthiest thing you can do. Exercise is the healthiest thing you can do. And after this, I'm coming back home and I'm preparing lunch, or I'm ordering some nice food again. So what I'm eating for lunch again, like some good stuff, again, like some tuna salads or some peanut butter sandwiches with bananas, whatever, man. The point is, I'm not eating sugar again. And so here's the thing, like there are two parts. The very first one is food. So I only eat 2 times a day. I only eat for dinner and I eat for lunch. I eat for lunch and I eat for dinner. So I'm eating twice a day. And when I'm waking up, I'm having a long period of not eating anything and only drinking water. And so throughout the day, I do not eat anything, just these 2 times. And so if you're getting into this rhythm and if you're able to build up your system, and this is my individual system, it doesn't have to be the same for you. But what you have to understand is when you're building up the system, now I'm able to go out and do like 400 burpees. I'm able to do 1.5 hour cardio easily. I'm able to do, more than 100 push-ups, pull-ups. I'm pretty much able to work out with very, very little eating, and I'm able to push through this. Because why? Because my system is getting used to it, and I'm training myself to get better and better and better and better and better. And this is not just about getting ripped and getting I'm the nice guy, the six-pack guy. No. It's all about health. And I'm feeling the healthiest, man. Like I'm feeling indestructible, because no matter what, no matter how shitty my day might have been, no matter how shitty my meetings had been, no matter how shitty, anything was, no matter what happened with people, no matter anything, like nothing matters, man. At the end of the day, I go out to the field and I'm pushing the last single piece of stress out of my body. And then I come home and then I shoot a video and I had a happy day. And this is what you have to understand. Like, you have to pay attention to the micro habits and the micro routines, because micro will build up macro. Because guess what? If I do not really care about how I eat, or if I'm missing my workouts, or if I'm, messing up with my intermittent fasting, then guess what happens? I'm building up a lifestyle which drives me towards something else, which drives me towards a not as fit person as I am today, etc., etc. So now you understand the point. The whole point here is that you have to come up with a system, and you have to build up a system. So if you'd like to know how to build up a system like this, which works like clockwork, no matter what happens, man, like no matter what happens, if I'm going through a breakthrough, if I just broke up with my girlfriend, if I had the shittiest day in my business, I still go out, I still push the shit out of myself, and I'm still going to sleep with a good mood. No matter what happens, man, like nothing can stop me. And this is the thing, like, This is how you are winning in life, when you're building up a system that is bulletproof. This is what you have to understand. So if you want a system like this, come to the comment sessions, text me, DM me. I'm here to help you. This is my journey, and I would love to share this with you. So peace, guys.